Expansion of different solids. Let us take a rod of iron, fix one end of the rod to a support and let the other end be free to expand. On heating, the length of the rod increases and it pushes the pointer. The increase in length can be observed. On repeating the experiment and taking identical rods of different metals like copper, aluminium, etc. and keeping the rise in temperature same for each of them, the deflection of the needle will be found different. This shows that different metals expand differently for the same rise in temperature. Expansion and contraction of a metal bar. Take a metal bar and a gauge. The bar exactly fits into the gauge. Take the bar out and heat it for some time. Now try to fit it into the gauge. You will see that it does not fit now. The reason is that it has expanded due to heating. Let the bar cool down for a while. As soon as it comes to its original temperature, it again fits into the gauge. This experiment shows that solids expand on heating and contract on cooling. Bending of a bimetallic strip. A bimetallic strip consists of two bars of different materials, say brass and iron, of equal lengths welded or riveted together. On heating this bimetallic strip, we find that it bends as shown in the figure. When the strip is cooled, it bends in the opposite direction. This bending is due to unequal expansion of brass and iron. The experiment shows that the brass strip expands more than the iron strip. Equal volumes of different liquids have different expansions. Take 4 identical round bottom flasks. Fill them up to the same level with different liquids, say water, paraffin oil, alcohol and benzene. Now place them in a hot water vessel. After some time, you will notice that the levels of liquids are different in different flasks. Benzene expands the most. Alcohol expands more than paraffin oil, but less than benzene. Water expands the least. Thus, for a given rise in temperature, equal volumes of different liquids show different volume expansions. Gases expand on heating. Take an empty bottle. The bottle is not really empty, it is filled with air. Fix a balloon to its neck, then place the bottle in a vessel containing hot water. You will find that the balloon gets inflated. Why does the balloon get inflated? The reason is that the air inside the bottle expands when its temperature rises. Take the bottle out of boiling water and allow it to cool. When the air in the bottle is cooled, the balloon gets deflated, showing that air contracts on cooling. This experiment shows that gases expand on heating and contract on cooling. Equal volumes of all gases have same expansion for equal rise in temperature. The experimental arrangement shown in the figure consists of a test tube fitted with a rubber stopper through which passes a narrow gas tube. The narrow tube has a small pellet of mercury. On heating the test tube, having air therein, we find that the mercury pellet in the glass tube rises. This indicates that the air in the test tube and the glass tube expand on heating. Instead of air, let us take any other gas, say carbon dioxide. It will be noticed that the mercury pellet has risen to the same extent as in the previous case. This clearly shows that all gases expand equally for equal rise in temperature.